Alright, how's everybody doing? It says I have a poor connection. You guys might have to help me out with that. Let me know what the connection's like. My wife's probably hogging up the all the space. Alright guys, so I got a big unboxing. Lots of, hey Tana. Can you guys hear me okay? I have a washer and dryer going on behind me, and I want to make sure you guys can hear me okay. So according to my phone, I'm not even, according to my LG G6, I'm not even live yet, but obviously I'm live because there's lots of people talking already. All right, guys. So like I said, there's a lot to unbox tonight, so you guys want to start big or small? Big or small? I got lots to do. So I'm gonna see what you guys say in here. All right, Gabe said, I'm gonna go with Gabe. Gabe said small. All right, so we're gonna start small. I got a few packages here, so some of them I don't even know what they are, honestly. So we're gonna start with this one. It's actually a pretty big package, but it's from Amazon. I don't know what it is. I have no clue what it is. So I don't know, we'll find out. So I ordered a lot of stuff. I've actually been gone for 4 days, so that's kind of why I have no clue what I'm even getting right now. So we'll see. All right, so this is 10,400 milliamp hour battery, power bank from Chotech. So they sent these out for review. So I'll be reviewing this not too long from now, but this is actually a Qualcomm 3.0 fast charger, so pretty cool. So I'll be reviewing that one shortly. We're not going to take a look at that one too much tonight. Set that behind me. This is S8 screen protectors from UTech. Not going to review those tonight either. Same thing, more screen protectors. And last but not least in here, one more thing. Alright, so this is, it's actually a 4K action camera. So this is, I've reviewed a few 4K action cameras. This one's from a company called Old Shark, so looks like it's got a ton of crap in here. So nice box that they come with, and they included a bunch of nice case for it. So I'll review this one, probably be a couple weeks before I get to this one, but I like it. They include a monopod. They usually don't include those kinds of things. Huge package. I forget how much this was. I think it was like maybe 60 bucks, but it was a 4K action camera anyways. I've reviewed a few of these on the channel, so if you're interested, check it out a little bit later. So 4K action camera, we're not going to spend too much time with that one. I think you guys know what we're waiting for here. So Does this still say we're waiting? Why does it still say waiting? I don't understand. Hold on. Are we all in? Are you guys in? I see me. Do you see me? Oh, my friend. It says Sean, but I know him as Keith. Keith. Okay. All right. Keith is saying I need to get to the good stuff. All right. We'll get there. I have no idea what this thing is either. This is from Amazon as well. I think anyways. I hope it is. Alright. See what we got here. This is another screen protector. This is actually for a phone that I have yet to unbox, so I'm not going to talk about that one yet. This is, what do we got here? These are cases for the same phone, so if you guys ever buy from Sperrin, because these guys have a pretty awesome deal where they give you two cases, two just clear cases, nice bumper cases, for you get both of them for I think it was like $8 or something like that. So pretty sweet deal. You've probably seen 100 videos on these, but can you guys guess what phone that's for? What phone's that for? Anyone know? Anyone guess that one? I'll put it up here again. Anyone? Let's see who can get this one. Oh, Keith knows me too well. Yeah, it's for the Honor 8. I got another Honor 8. I got when you guys see this deal that I got, it was an incredible deal. It was an incredible deal. Keith knows because I already talked to him about it, so that was kind of unfair. Unfair, Keith. All right, that was all for that one. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get to it because for me that was a fantastic deal. I'm actually pretty excited about this. So obviously, you guys know the big one that everyone's looking forward to tonight, and you guys have probably seen other people review it already. But we got that coming up in a little bit, not too long from now. This was a package that I got on Newegg.com for $244. So when you guys see this, $244. So I got the Honor 8, and I'll show you guys in here in a second. If you guys follow me on Twitter, I tweeted this one out because it was such a sweet deal. I wanted to make sure everyone knew about it. So you got, this is a $100 pair of Monster headphones, which I've never had Monster headphones before. These are the InTune headphones. I'm not even sure if I'll use them. I might end up using these as a giveaway or something like that. But these are $100 supposedly on Newegg.com. So got that for part of that deal. So $244. So this, got that. Got a Honor 8 accessories box. So I'm not sure what all comes with this. Actually, I have had this before, so where'd my unboxing knife go? So $244 for an Honor 8, white Honor 8, by the way. I picked up, the first one I had was the, what was it, black. So it comes with another Type-C cable, fast charger, that little Type-C adapter, and then a nice selfie. All right, selfie stick there. So I got that, and the Honor 8, which, do you guys want me to unbox this? Probably not. Probably don't even need to unbox this one, do I? So this was it is a great phone, and that's why I picked it up again. I sold it to a guy who is a subscriber to the channel, and I missed it after I sold it. So I went back and got another one. So Honor 8 package and Monster headphones. That was all $244 right there. $244. That is a killer deal. I don't know if you guys like, you guys are excited about it as I am, but for me, like, I'm almost as excited about that as I am about the other thing that's down there right now. So I don't know. To me, it was a sweet deal. So definitely check out Newegg because sometimes they have had some sweet deals. I forget. Trying to think of one of the other deals I got that every once in a while they'll throw out some deals on just some awesome phones that you get like huge packages like this with, and they're killer deals. So definitely check out their website every once in a while. I mean, I usually find their deals on other websites, like usually people tweeting them out or something, but I always share whenever I see a good deal like that. I'll always try tweeting it out. So definitely follow me on Twitter if you guys are interested in trying to find deals like that. But hey, you guys want to see the headphones? All right. Check these out. I was thinking about using them as a giveaway, but we'll see. Because, man, for me, I don't know. For me, the phone alone is worth $244. All right, so these are like on the ear headphones. So, I mean, they're pretty plasticky. To me, they don't feel like $100 headphones. Like, I've had cheaper headphones that were better quality than this. I'm gonna be honest with you. So these are Monster headphones, but I don't know. What do you guys think? So Monster, so the same company that makes Beats, or they used to make Beats anyways. They don't anymore. Apple owns Beats now, but yeah. So it is the 32 gig. Yeah, 32 gig Honor 8, and I got the white one, but yeah, I don't know. These, for me, like, these just do not feel like $100 headphones. Maybe it's just because of the name, but I don't know. I guess I'll try them out later. But they're on ear, definitely not over the ear headphones. But anyways, I'll test them out, see if they're as awesome as people say. So, anyways, those are the Intune headphones from Monster. We'll take a look at those later. Not gonna do that right now. All right, this is one you guys are gonna be super excited for. I got so much crap while I was gone. So I was gone for 4 days for work. So this is just an auxiliary cable. It's just a high-end auxiliary cable. Real nice high-end auxiliary cables. I'm not gonna talk about those. Picked those up from a company called Cool Buy. All right, guys, I want to get to one of these. So I'm gonna start with this one. I bought the S8 and the S8 Plus, so I don't even remember which one I got from T-Mobile, which one I got one directly from Samsung, the other one directly from T-Mobile. So, anyways, Keith says he's watching it on the Mate 9. Nicole says she'll take those headphones off my hands. I'm sure, yeah. I'll probably do them as a giveaway, so stay tuned for that. All right, so I know you guys have seen lots of unboxings. I actually got this yesterday, but because I was gone for the whole week, I didn't get a chance to get it. This box, by the way, is like insanely dusty. So I don't know if it's been sitting on T-Mobile's shelves for like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is like crazy dusty. So I feel like it's been sitting on T-Mobile's shelves for like ever or something, because it's nasty. But hold on, I'm gonna switch some things up here because it's not showing me live on my phone. There we go. That's better. All right, so Mr. Hi Guy says he's on the Moto G5 Plus, which, by the way, is a sweet phone. I still really like that phone, and it's actually my second phone. Isaac, I think it's Isaac Funk. He says I should try the Zook Z2. The Zook Z2 is a phone that actually a friend of mine just picked up. He actually picked up the Zook Z2 Pro and said it's a phenomenal device. But the Zook Z2 Pro apparently is only a Chinese phone, so he's kind of had some issues with that. But the Zook Z2, I've heard a lot of really good things about it. So, hey, Big John, see you in the house. See who else we got here. Clean 937. Clean asked, how long does it take to get a GearBest order in? For me, at the longest period, I think the longest it's ever been was 2 weeks. The shortest it's ever been is like, I think I've got one in maybe 4 or 5 days, but typically it does take a while. Hey, Pablo. So Pablo's in here, and Pablo has probably been with my channel for ever. I couldn't even tell you how long he's been on this channel. Like, I think he's been with me since like a month into it or something like that. By the way, if you guys don't follow My Project 13, he just hit 1 million views 2 days or yesterday. It was yesterday, and then I hit 1 million views on YouTube today. So kind of another reason why I decided to go live as well. Gideon says the ZTE Grand X4 is the best $80 phone, period. Gideon, I probably agree with you. I ended up giving that away to my dad. He was going on a trip to the Philippines, and he had some family there. So I told him he could use that as he could give it away to a friend there. So, but anyways, let's get to. So there's nothing else in the box. It's just the phone. So that's one thing I did here. So if you order directly from Samsung, you get all of the stuff with it. Whereas if you order it from like a carrier, you have to wait for all of the extra gear that it comes with. So this is the T-Mobile branded one. This is the S8 Plus. I don't even remember what color I got. What color is this? I guess I'll find out. Oh, this is the black. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's the black kit. So I'll go ahead and unbox this one because I'm sure you guys are all tech junkies. So I know that you guys definitely have already seen these videos probably, but I know you guys live for this kind of stuff like I do, so I think I've watched probably probably at least 8 unboxings of this phone already today, just for fun. So, hey, Forbes Tech. By the way, Forbes Tech, he unboxed his. I was actually just watching his like 20 minutes ago, so definitely check out his his channel. All right, so Pablo says he's been watching my channel since 45 subscribers, and I know that I said this in the last live stream that I did, but when I was at 45 subscribers, I was begging for subscribers by giveaways. So I did a giveaway every single week, which that I knew I need to start doing a few more giveaways because I've got a ton of crap back here and back behind my chair here that you can't see that I do need to start giving away for sure. So there it is. This is the S8 Plus Black Edition, of course. And it has some plastic on the front and the back. I'm going to go ahead and leave the plastic on for now. I have a ton of cases that I'll be reviewing for this. Also some screen protectors and things like that. So we'll go ahead and boot that up. Who am I thinking of right now? Tony Pazzo from Positive Tech Reviews. He said that definitely check out his channel if you haven't already. I'm sure a lot of you guys have because his channel is bigger than mine. But he reviewed the headphones already. He said the headphones sound great. But I have heard that they're technically not actually AKG headphones. You guys hear that? Anybody else hear that? That these technically aren't like AKG headphones? There was a video out by, I think it was Pocket Now maybe, that did it earlier today that said that these aren't actually technically AKG headphones. They're Samsung headphones that were tweaked by AKG, or the sound signature was tweaked by AKG. So anyways, I think these are going to be good, but we'll check that out in a little bit. Looks like it comes with some extra ear tips as well. Letting the phone boot up at the moment. Type-C cable, of course. Now here's something I was kind of curious with. So I wanted to know, so this is supposed to be, this is the turbocharger. One thing I was kind of curious about, and I'm going to grab this real quick. So I'm actually using the S7 Edge for this video, and I wanted to see if they have a different output. So they actually have the exact same output, so I don't see any difference between, this is for the S7 Edge and this one's for the S8. By the way, Keith earlier asked for my favorite phone ever. Is that what you said, Keith? Is that what you were asking earlier? I think it was, you were asking for my favorite phone ever. Where is it at? Tech for your needs says too many unboxings, no doubt. Hey Chris, thanks for joining the channel. I just saw it. Chris said that this is his first time joining my channel, so thanks for checking it out. Got a couple people saying that it was Pocket Now that talked about the headphones, so check out that video because they talked about whether the headphones are real. So okay, so Sean, aka Keith, he asked, "What is my favorite phone?" That is a really difficult question. And I'm probably going to answer it in a way that people don't like. So I don't know if I want to answer that question. Hey Jay just strolled in. So Jay, I was just asked what my favorite phone ever was. Keith, I want to ask you guys, what is your favorite phone ever? I want to ask you all what your favorite phone ever is. I'm going to answer that question in a way that I know people don't like. So I don't know if I even want to say it. Oh, all right. So somebody asked me about the laundry. You guys can hear that? I asked my wife, I asked earlier if people, all right, so somebody said Nexus 6P. All right, so somebody's subscribed for the Moto G4 review I did. Okay, cool. All right, so what do you guys, what's your favorite phone ever? By the way, this comes with that little adapter, Type-C adapter, and an OTG adapter as well, so that's nice. So Nexus 5, Nexus 1, Amazon, Craig, is that a joke? The Amazon Fire phone? Is that for real? The Amazon Fire phone is somebody's favorite phone ever? I'm gonna plug my phone back in real quick. I want to know if that was that a joke? I gotta know. Hey, Grant. So someone said Nexus 7 was the favorite phone ever. Oh, okay, that was your favorite tech. Favorite phone, you haven't decided. Nexus 1, okay, Nexus 5X. I had a Nexus 5X back in the day. Yeah, so the Samsung headphones are with the AKG signature. Somebody said the Note 7. The Note 7 was a really good phone. The Pixel, that is not a phone I've had, honestly. Hey, we got Mobile Geezer in here. Definitely check out his channel, Mobile Geezer. So he says the Pixel and the Mate 9, and I think you have both of those right now, right? I think you still have them both, right? Everyone in here is Android junkies, of course. All right, so Google Pixel. All right, guys, so I'm just going to tell you what my favorite phone is, and you guys are going to laugh at me, and I'll probably lose subscribers because of this. You guys ready for this one? People are going to, like, unsubscribe from my channel because I'm about to say this. Honestly, my favorite phone ever is the Honor 8. I know. That's actually why I got it again. My favorite phone that I've ever had is the Honor 8. Now, the LG G6 is a great phone too. Super Chat, I don't know, it's there. It's on my phone anyways. It's showing. I can see it right there. But I'm not worried about it. So what do you guys think? Honor 8. I figured I was gonna get some like hate in here. All right, nobody's completely hating on me for that one. So here it is. This is the S8 Plus, and I can definitely tell that for the fingerprint sensor, that I'm definitely gonna want to use my left hand. So we got the camera here, fingerprint sensor right here. So I'm definitely, I don't know if you guys can even see that, but yeah, I don't know about you guys, but Miguel just bought me a cup of coffee. Thanks, Miguel. All right, so do you guys want to see? Do you guys even want to see this setup? I'm sure you guys have seen it already. But I'm like I said, I'm gonna review a ton of cases for this. I got, well, let's see here. No, I'm dropping stuff already. Got some Caseology cases. This is a curved tempered glass, so I'm going to give that a try. This is from a company called AM Film, or Tech Armor, I think is the other name for it. But I'm going to check out this curved screen glass to see if that's any good. I know Jay picked up some curved glass for his as well, so definitely check out his, because I don't know, I think we probably got different ones, so we'll see which ones work better. Because, I mean, personally, I really like tempered glass. These are liquid application screen protectors. UTech send these out for free. By the way, if you guys want the hookup with some UTech stuff and you got the S8 and the S8 Plus, let me know. Hit me up in my email. So my email is down in my, but I can definitely get you guys hooked up with stuff from UTech because I talk to that guy a lot. So anyways, so definitely UTech. Got some cases from Tudia. So I've reviewed a lot of their cases. So cases from Tudia for the S8 and S8 Plus. More UTech case. So these are cases from a company called Scotty. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this company. But these cases actually, I haven't put them on yet. But like these seem real quality. Like when I was looking at them. So I don't know if you guys see that, but that is a nice case. Pretty durable. At least it feels quite durable, but this is a really nice case. I like that one. So I'll be reviewing these cases. It's a company, I think I've had like one case from this company before. And I don't know, I really like their cases. I mean, I feel like their cases are going to be really nice. I might end up using one of these. So we got My Project 13. Was My Project 13 in here? Did I see him? By the way, guys, thanks for donating. I see Clean donated Tech for Your Needs. Thank you, Miguel. Thank you as well. But yeah, so I see Mario says iPhone all day. So my wife is with you. My wife is probably secretly watching because last time I did a live chat, she secretly watched the entire video and I didn't know it until the very end of the video. So I'll probably find that out at the very end. But My Project 13, he just hit 1 million subscribers as well. So. Not 1 million subscribers, she's little Pete's. 1 million views. holy cow, if he had 1 million subscribers, he wouldn't be in my live stream. But anyway, so although he probably would be, because he's that kind of guy. Even if he had 1 million subscribers, he would still show up. Right? I know him. And he would totally do that, right? Play a game? What kind of game are we going to play? Omar wants me to play a game. You want me to play a game on the phone? Is that what you're saying? I have to download a phone. Or download a game first. So you want to see what gaming's like on the phone? I haven't even got to the setup yet. So I'm gonna unbox some more stuff because I got more stuff down there to unbox. But and yeah, the chair is fire. This is the same chair that if you go to Jay Will's live streams, he's got the same one. This is from a company called Ewin Racing. So Ewin right here. Ewin Racing, definitely check out their stuff. And by the way, if you guys are interested, I think Jay Will might have a discount code as well. But I have a 15% discount code if you guys want. If anyone's interested in picking it up, they aren't cheap. I'm gonna tell you that right off the bat. I think they're Jay Will. You might have to help me out here. I think they were like $300, but 15% off if you guys are interested. So yeah, I saw somebody say that the phone is sexy, and yeah, I agree with you. It's a beautiful phone. I'm actually gonna skip all the setup stuff for right now. Just get into the actual phone. So this is a tall phone without a doubt. Jay, when he did a live stream right after going to, I think it was Best Buy, he mentioned how tall it was. So I'm just gonna put my name in here real quick. Hey Jay, you didn't have to do that. You know that, man. But thank you, I appreciate it. Philly Jazz Jeff, I appreciate it, man. I don't know if I've ever seen you before in my comments before, but I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I always try to respond to all the comments I get. Sometimes I don't get to every single one of them because this is obviously just a part-time job for me. So obviously at the beginning it's asking if you want to do a facial recognition, fingerprint scanner, iris scanner, or you can just do the pin setup. I'm eventually going to do all of those, but I'm going to hold off on that for right now. My Project 13, I definitely want to hear more from you on this phone. We'll definitely have to compare some notes on it because I'm going to go ahead and hit no thank you at the moment. Actually, you guys want to see how fast it is on doing one of those? You guys want to see how fast that takes? I'm curious. My Project 13 can probably talk to this one, like how long it takes to actually set it up. All right, so I'm going to do the fingerprint scanner. I don't need to mess with because you guys know what that's like. But I'm going to go ahead and do facial recognition just to see what that's like. I've never used facial recognition before on a phone. So it says set a secure screen lock and then register your face. So okay, so you have to do another way to do it first. So it's requiring a PIN or a password first. So I always use a PIN. I'm not going to show you what my PIN is, obviously. Not that I don't trust you guys, but Pablo, thank you, sir. By the way, guys, I totally don't expect that. Like, I appreciate it, but I don't ever expect that stuff. So it says hold your phone 8 to 20 inches away from your face, position your face in the circle as shown, and then it just reads it. That was really fast. It's done already. Basically, just look at it for about 5 to 10 seconds at the most, and that's it. That's all it takes. That was really fast. That was insanely fast, actually. All right, so once you do that, it's going to ask you for your Samsung. I will eventually log into my Samsung account, so I'll skip it for now. I'm going to skip the smart switch stuff. I'm just going to skip all this stuff. I won't do this with the S8 because I did also get an S8. I'm going to skip all that with the S8. I won't even log into all that, but just wanted to get this thing set up so you guys can see it. Obviously, you guys know what it looks like at this point, but I know there's a ton of features in here that I need to obviously start exploring because I went to Best Buy and I went to different stores to test it out, but they obviously have like the demo models that you can't really do much on. So got a lot to learn about on this phone. So Mr. Food Moon says you can't stand Samsung software. TouchWiz for me in the past has not been my favorite. It honestly has not been my favorite. So Miguel says Keep the donations going. I appreciate it, Miguel, but I'm not totally not expecting that. So, D Love, I don't know if you saw my Project 13. I don't know if you saw what D Love says, but he says stop eating tacos. I think you might have missed it when Jay told you to stop eating tacos earlier today. Mario, I appreciate it, man. All right, I appreciate it, guys. All right, so that is I'll probably mess with that in a little bit. We'll take a look more at that, but my hands are not. I do not have large hands, aka like Donald Trump hands, right? Small hands. I don't know, whatever. That I can't get political on that stream. But anyways, so. Yeah, this phone is tall. For my hands, it does feel like it might be kind of a bit tall for my hands. But, so, anyways, we'll give it a try. I don't know. It's asking me all kinds of stuff. It's asking me all kinds of stuff on the lock screen right now. So, it's just telling me how everything works on here. But, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and set that off to the side. So, that's the S8 Plus. I got it in black. That's the one from T-Mobile directly. I do actually have something that's totally unrelated to the S8 down there as well. So I'm going to do something completely unrelated. I hope you guys don't mind. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it. By the way, I don't know if you guys... So I commented, I tweeted out that Paul was really close to 14,000 subscribers. This was just like, I don't know, like a week ago? Not even, I don't know. And like that like... within 10 minutes, he had already gotten over 14,000 because he was like 4 away. And then all of a sudden, like, Paul, I've watched your growth, and like in a week, you've gotten 500 subscribers. So man, your channel is growing like gangbusters, man. And by the way, check out his channel, especially if you guys are interested in like budget phones for like Metro PCS and Cricket. He does a ton of reviews for those phones, and I kind of actually started doing those because I was on Cricket and Paul, I loved his videos, so I decided to try it out myself. So I have no idea what this thing is. Oh, okay, I do now. This is I think, Jay, didn't you get this too? This is a GPS navigation thing. This is definitely be a giveaway. So this is like I don't know. I'm not sure. Not even sure. Paul says, yeah, 14,000, and he's on his way to 15,000 really darn soon. Yeah, this is from Easy SMX. Mama 4, hello, welcome. That's Susan. Is that Susan? Mama 4, are you Susan? Or is that the same person? Yeah, this is just a GPS here. So, eventually I'll throw up a video for this, but I'm not sure how many people in my subscribers are into GPS, so I'll get to that eventually. All right, this is the one I'm kind of this is the one I'm most excited for. This is actually the S8. This is my last box, and this is the one where you get the whole package. So with the S8 I went all out. This is the one directly from Samsung. It's gonna come with everything: the VR, the Bluetooth headphones. So I paid the extra $100. So we're gonna check it out. All right, so this box, I was talking to Jay earlier. This is the 7-pound box from FedEx that I got today. So Jay got 50 extra bucks because his didn't come today, but I didn't get the 50 bucks, but I got my stuff. So either way, we're blessed. A pregnant Carmen. That's probably an accurate statement, man. The bikini case. Oh yeah. Who said that? That is hilarious. Mr. Food Moon, that bikini case, that was Dom Esposito. If you guys haven't checked that video out, check out Dom Esposito. He did a hilarious video about the bikini case from Samsung. And I apologize if my dryer is loud, because, I don't know, can you guys hear it? It seems loud to me, but yeah, it's a hideous case. So there's the S8. And this is one thing I was kind of interested in, is if I paid the extra $100 to get the headphone, like the upgraded headphones, if I'd also get the headphones in here. So I'm gonna check that out. because I hope I got them, and I hope I got both, right? If I upgraded, I should get both, right? That was one thing I had no clue about, so we'll find out. Is it? It's my dryer. I need to go turn that thing off. So here's the SA, and it looks like, what color is this? Gray, I believe. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I feel like this one is more like my style just because of the size. And it's still 5.8 inch display, so this one might be the one for me. So am I you guys having issues with the stream right now? Because it says I have a bad connection. Can you guys see it okay? I'm gonna go turn the dryer off. Hold on. Just a second, guys. Sorry about that. Alright, can you guys hear me okay? I am using the YouTube app. You caught me. I'm busted. Definitely using it. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out and I did get the headphones, so. Alright, is this still lagging? Better now? I think it's my Wi-Fi. I think that's the issue, because I'm using Wi-Fi for the stream and I'm watching it over here. So anyways, it did come with the extra headphones, so I did get both, so that's cool. All right, so I'm sure you guys have already seen these side by side, but in terms of size, and G6 now. Guess I need to use a different live stream app. All right, so here is the regular S8 next to the G6. So this one definitely feels, it's very thin. So very thin phone. But anyways, we'll take a look at that in a little bit. So last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unbox the rest of that stuff. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to start throwing those in, because I know you guys have been asking questions already. There's a lot of lag though, so so Craig Sanders says they're for normal sized humans. Yeah, the S8 definitely is more for normal sized human hands. Yevgeny says, can I have one? I'd love to just give them away, but I don't think I can afford that much. I'll definitely be doing an S8 versus a G6 video. So this is a monster package. So, all right. So George says there's no lag now. All right. So huge Samsung package here, and it's back. So okay, good. I think it might be because my wife was watching the stream secretly. She didn't tell me, but when we got all that traffic on my on our Wi-Fi, it's always lagging. But all right, let's see how this thing comes out. So it looks like it just slides out. There it is. So AKG headphones. Hopefully these are actually AKG headphones. And Gear VR, and then got the 256 card here, 256 gig card, which I will definitely be putting to use. Let's see what this thing is. There's a little envelope here. It just says "Welcome to Galaxy." Oh, this is the Oculus content bonus. So this is what everyone's gonna get. Anyone that pre-ordered is gonna get this. So this is I believe it's like $50 worth of Oculus content. Maybe. Do you guys know? Do you guys remember that? I think it's $50 worth of Oculus content that you get for free. So one thing I really like about the VR that they did this year is they sent it out with remote control. So that's definitely, for me, like, it's kind of silly, like, to even, if you guys ever tried using a VR without a controller, it's almost useless. But anyways, so I don't know if this, supposedly, I'm assuming this has got to be an upgraded version. Well, number one, it's got to have Type-C, so that's got to be one difference for sure. So I don't. Does anybody even use VR? How many of you in my stream actually use VR? I'm curious. I have a mess to clean up pretty soon here. So I see if I have anything here. I only bought. So Omar says, why you buy 4 S8s? I only bought 2, the S8 and the S8 Plus. Camera on the S8's a beast, super fast. I haven't had a chance to try that out yet. So Mario says he used Google Daydream VR. Okay. And he said he's not a fan. So the only thing that I've ever used VR for is watching Netflix. You guys ever watch Netflix on one of these? That's actually kind of cool. Mr. Food Moon says that he thought that VR died. That's funny. So, anyways, looks like basically the same thing to me as like what you got with the other one. Of course, got all these add-ins here. So this is where the controller sits. So I'm not gonna get into all that. I'll probably do a video where I actually try to see if it's any better than it used to be. But personally, I'm not a VR person. Well, I don't know. Maybe that'll change. Maybe I'll love it now. I don't know. I don't know if I even have time. Jay, do you even have time to do VR? I don't think I even have time. But these I'm definitely going to do a review of. So if you guys want to check that out, these are the Y50 Bluetooth headphones, because I mean I have a lot of Bluetooth headphones, but I'm definitely interested in trying these out because I mean I've never had any AKG headphones, either corded or wireless. So I think that's everything you get in the box. But this is a really nice presentation from Samsung for this. Was it worth the extra $100? I don't know, but I really like all of it. So I mean, it's definitely more than $100 worth of stuff here. So Chris says that VR makes him what is it? Nauseous. Yeah, I can see that though. So Mr. Food Moon says, isn't it the same camera as the S7? So if you watch other reviews, obviously I haven't tried out the S7 or I haven't compared the two yet. But if you watch some other reviews, they say that there's like some software tweaks that might make a difference between the two. Because if you look at pictures taken on both phones, so the S7, we're actually watching this on the S7 Edge, the front camera of the S7 Edge. And then I'll definitely do some comparisons between the two. Because yeah, I'm really interested because from what I hear, the S8 does take slightly better pictures, and I think it's more in the software rather than the hardware, the actual camera itself. But Grant says it is a new sensor, and I've heard that as well. So a lot of people are saying it is a slightly different sensor. So I actually am not 100% sure on that one. So, but so what questions you guys have? So. I have obviously a ton of stuff I unboxed, some of it a lot more exciting than others, but yeah, Call of Duty, do you have a YouTube channel? If so, definitely check out, what, Jay, you said that the Samsung live streaming app? So is there an app that I can get on my S7 Edge to do live streaming with then? I should have been using that all along. All right, so check out Call of Duty's channel. He asked for a shout out, and yeah, go ahead and check it out. So how many phones do I have total? That's a good question. Right now, and I said this in the last live stream that I did, once I get up to like 6 or 7, I have to start getting rid of them. So I'm definitely going to be purging some phones here really soon. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 phones, I think. Call of Duty, when I do a giveaway for one of them, I'm definitely gonna do a giveaway for the Alcatel A30. That's for sure. Um, that one I'm definitely giving away. That's a $60 GSM unlocked phone. I still have to do the full. That's a good question. Does the S8 have FM radio? Let me check that. Good question. Apparently, I just what? I don't even know what I just did. Okay, so there's already a software update on the S8 Plus. So I'm looking for FM radio, and I'm not seeing it anywhere. So I'm gonna have to go with no on the FM radio. So I'm looking at all the apps right now. This is the entire apps. This is the S8 Plus that's from T-Mobile. There's not much bloatware at all. You got the 4 T-Mobile apps that I would put on my phone no matter what anyways. We got a few extra Samsung Health apps and things like that. Those are the Galaxy apps. And that's pretty much it. Samsung Pay I don't really consider bloatware. But yeah, so not much bloatware, but definitely no FM radio. So, and I definitely do not have more phones than Easy. I don't know how that guy keeps so many phones. I couldn't do it. I would get lost. My wife is already annoyed when I have a phone that I forgot to shut off the alarm on goes off. And that happens far too often, I think. So I don't have an iPhone. My wife has an iPhone 7, so she's the iPhone user in our house. I had the iPhone 7 Plus when it first came out. I think I ordered it on launch day, and I loved it. It's a great phone, but I just can't stick with iPhone for long enough. I mean, obviously, as a reviewer, if I only reviewed iPhones, that would be worthless. But yeah, iOS gets too boring for me too quickly. And there's one iPhone, and it's always the same software. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing. But for me, it's kind of boring. As a tech junkie, it's boring. But thank you, Call of Duty. I do have an amazing family. I agree with you. So the big carriers want you to stream and not listen to the radio. That's true, definitely. Yevgeny says that he has 3 phones. So yeah, I will definitely talk about the fingerprint sensor once I, obviously use it a little bit more. I think it will be fine. And by the way, that facial recognition, like, it works without me doing anything. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm actually doing anything, but it's just automatically doing it. Like, it doesn't even say, like, anything about the facial recognition. It just, like, pops up. Then all of a sudden it unlocks. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of weird. It just, like, all of a sudden, like, I didn't expect that. I thought it would actually ask if I wanted to do that. So Ray just commented, and all right. So good night, Ray. But any other questions? So yeah. So Jay Santana says that he thinks mid-range devices have FM radio. So definitely my favorite mid-range device. This is the Moto G5 Plus, which, by the way, is a sweet phone. The Moto G5 Plus has FM radio, so I think you might be right about that. So Robbie asked Moto G5 Plus or Samsung Galaxy A5. I don't know enough about the A5, so I will say that I love the Moto G5 Plus, if that helps. But I don't know enough about the A5 to really comment on whether you should get it or not. So I wish I could help you out there. I could lie to you and tell you that it's an amazing phone and so you should go get the A5, but I don't really know. So I'm not going to sit here and try to pretend that I know. But yeah, the Moto G5 Plus, I know Jay said this before, Jay will, but I could easily use that phone as my phone for a long time. Like, it's a great phone. Hey Perry, nice to see you. So do you think it's worth waiting for the new OnePlus? Randy says, I love OnePlus devices. Am I going to be, well, certainly I'm not going to be waiting for it. I don't know for sure if I'll get it. I had the OnePlus and I passed on the OnePlus 3T. The OnePlus 3 I had, I reviewed it. This was like back when my channel was like nobody was watching it, and I reviewed it, and I think I got like 300 views on it maybe. And so then I thought, oh, nobody's really interested in that device, and so then I didn't get the 3T because I already knew a bunch of people that were getting it. So that doesn't stop me anymore. Now I'm just gonna buy whatever and review it, and so. But yeah, 850 versus 450. Oh yeah, you're talking about prices. Yeah. Yeah, so 450. I mean, OnePlus makes awesome phones for the price. I'm not gonna lie there. I mean, their phones are fantastic. Now, I will say for me, um, at that price range, for me, the best phone last year was the Axon 7. That's just my opinion. Obviously, opinions may vary, but for me at that price range, I think the Axon 7 was my favorite phone for that price range last year. Um, any problems getting the Moto G5 Plus activated? I am on T-Mobile, and so it was instant. Like I literally just threw my T-Mobile card in it, and it was instant. So I didn't have to do anything. Now, if you're on Sprint, I know that with Sprint it might be a little bit more difficult. If you're on Metro, it's a pain in the butt. Which, by the way, I'll say this: I mean, I like Metro's service and everything, but for me, as a reviewer, I was on Metro for about 15 days before I stopped Metro because they literally make you call every time you switch a phone. So you have to call them, tell them the IMEI, tell them all this other stuff, and it's like a 15-minute phone call just to switch a phone. And so I dropped Metro in a heartbeat. So, all right, Jay wants to see, what do you want to see these two side by side? So S8, S8 Plus. I don't know if I can like get them completely. I would show you the S7 Edge next to them, but that's the one we're watching on. That's what I'm streaming from, is the S7 Edge. So, yeah. And then somebody mentioned that the G6 has FM radio, so I'm actually streaming from that. But let me just check. Well, I can't really check because I want to make sure I can actually see your guys' comments. But I do think you're right. I think I remember. I don't ever use FM radio. I mean, honestly, like for me personally, I don't use corded headphones. So the AKGs, I'll test them out and everything, but I don't really use corded headphones. Yeah, and Art Dog said it. Better keep a microfiber cloth. Now, Art, I will say this. This is like, I never have a phone. Like, this is the longest a phone's probably been without a case for me. Like, I will not, I mean, I paid money for that, and I'm not going to drop it. So, it's just me, man. It's going to have a case on it. I mean, it doesn't matter how beautiful. I mean, this is a beautiful phone. This is the G6. Absolutely beautiful phone. This phone always has a case on it. I won't do it. Same thing with screen protector. I won't have a phone without a screen protector. I know some people love it, but so yeah, definitely every phone. So okay, so Jay did confirm that the FM radio is on the G6. So cool. So which one is more comfortable for me? I mean, this is just without a question. The 8 is the more comfortable phone for me to hold. I can already see right now that for me, trying to reach the top of the screen on the 8 Plus is like gonna be hand gymnastics. I'm gonna be sliding my hand all around the phone. Like I already knew that. I went to Best Buy and I felt the phone in hand, so I already knew that going into it. It will probably help having the case on it. I think that'll help as far as, and I've heard this from other people, that when you have a case on it, it's easier to find the fingerprint sensor as well. But for me personally, like it'll have a case on it, it'll have a screen protector on it, it'll have all that, and so I don't know, we'll see. The G5 Plus had issues with 911 calls on Verizon. I guess I don't know anything about that. Mr. Food Moon says he goes with skins. So yeah, I'm cool with skins too. Like I've used skins as well, and I like skins as well. Do you normally get D brand or Skinomi, or what do you get? Because I mean I've tried them all. I mean I tend to like D brand, but let's see what else we got here. Jason Gill says you can't use screen protectors anymore. That's understandable. I guess if I'm gonna do one or the other, if I'm gonna do a screen protector or a case, I'd go with a case first. I could maybe live without a screen protector, but um, so Jason says that the G5 Plus has problems with 911 voice over LTE. I had not heard that, so um, I'm not really sure about that. I can't really speak to that for sure. But okay, Slick Wraps. Yeah, so Slick Wraps is a company I've bought from before too. I think I've only had one wrap from them before, but all right, I'm gonna set that stuff down. I'm I this is kind of weird, but one of the things I'm most excited to try out are those AKG headphones. I like music a lot. I'm really excited about those AKG headphones. That's like the first thing I think I'm gonna try when I'm done here, is I'm gonna try the AKG headphones. Um, but yeah, so I was actually on Verizon for 12 years, and their service was great. But I decided to make the switch to Cricket so that my wife could have a smartphone at the time too, because she wasn't on Cricket, and or she wasn't on a smartphone. She was on a like a texting phone basically. And in order to get her with a smartphone, we switched to Cricket. I was on Cricket for 2 years, and that's when I switched to Metro for 15 days or whatever, and then now back to, so T-Mobile is kind of, I think I'm kind of, this is for me, man. T-Mobile so far has been amazing for me, so I don't know that I'll ever switch back unless there's something major that happens. So anyways, anybody else have any questions about the phones? Or I mean, I unboxed a ton of stuff here tonight, so I'll definitely be reviewing like in-depth reviews of all this stuff. S8, S8 Plus, I'll be comparing it to the G6. I'll probably even compare it to the Moto G5 Plus because that's still a pretty new phone. Definitely check out some of the videos. I know Jay's going to be doing some videos comparing. And also My Project 13, Tony Pazzo, all those guys have the phone. They're going to be doing some comparisons, so definitely check those out. So the LG G6 next to the S8, I should probably take the case off of it, but they're roughly about the same size. So if you can see that, but pretty much the same size phone. Now I can't really say for sure, but this definitely feels thinner. So like I have a case on my G6, but this one definitely feels thinner in the hand. So best mid-range phone for me is I mean, I guess I would say the Moto G5 Plus for sure. But then because I get the Honor 8 for $250, like for me, the Honor 8 is the best mid-range phone. If you can call it a mid-range phone. That's just for me. It's just personally. Does the S8 put the IR blaster back? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. No IR blaster. It's got that's where the SIM tray is, but nothing else. SIM tray and a microphone on the top, so that's it. Got the headphone jack on the bottom, Type C, and the speaker. So we'll test out that speaker as well. In Art says the G5 Plus is hurt by the smaller screen, and I agree with you. David said, "What about the S8 versus the Palm Pre?" That's funny. That's a good funny question. I don't even I can't answer that. So definitely note. Okay, so Mama 4 says that the battery is worse on the S8 Plus. So what are you comparing that to? Just out of curiosity. I know you got your phone today, right? So do I think the Moto X will make a comeback? I hope it does. I liked it. I want it to. That was actually like in 2015, the Moto X 2015. That was a fantastic device. The only thing I felt like it missed at that point was I wish it had a fingerprint sensor. Other than that, the stereo speakers were amazing. I thought the performance on it was great as well. So Moto X was an awesome phone. I loved it personally. Um, I I even preferred it over. I mean, I hate to say this because I know some people are going to hate me for saying this, but I even preferred it over the Nexus 6P. I had them both at the same time, and I preferred it. Does the Edge Display feel like it's prone to accidental touches? I feel like this is going to be better than that. So I have the S7 Edge that this is streaming from, and I definitely feel like this is going to be a lot better. I don't think that's going to stop, though. I think there will probably be some touch issues. But I will say this, with the software updates on the S7 Edge that I've noticed, like I just got another S7 Edge about, I don't know, a month ago or so. And I will say that I think that they've must have done some things in the software to make it so that the edges aren't as prone to like accidental touches, because that's one thing I hated about the S7 Edge the first time I had it, was how like you would just touch something on accident and not know it. And I noticed that this time around, it for some reason I don't have that issue. So Jay Santana says the Moto X was a beast, and I completely agree with you. Battery, I do agree. The battery wasn't the best. Mama 4 says that the S8 Plus has a worse battery than the iPhone 7 Plus. Mama 4, I don't think any phone has as good a battery as the S7, or the iPhone 7 Plus. That phone has a major. That's a good question. So this is the phone I got directly from Samsung. This is the S8. So we'll actually see. Jay wanted to know if it has T-Mobile in it, or if it's got the same bloatware. So we're gonna check that out, I guess. So there's a Samsung boot up. T-Mobile, there it is. So I think it's pretty much the exact same phone. I think the boot up and everything is the exact same as the other one. So I don't think it matters whether you get it from Samsung or from T-Mobile. I think it's going to be the exact same thing. So, the G5 Plus has better battery life than the iPhone 7 Plus. Ugh, I don't know. So I will show you. I can kind of just jump through the startup menu real quick, just to. I'll ignore all. I'll just go through everything. I'll skip everything right now. Skip anyway. I'm just gonna skip it all and see what bloatware it has on it, just so you guys can see. Skip that. No, thank you. Skip anyway. Skip. There's a lot of skipping going on here. We'll do that later. All right, so it goes up to the T-Mobile thing that you have to accept it, of course. Next, accept. My Samsung washer's going off now. That's kind of embarrassing. Samsung washer too. Okay, so let's compare. Exact same. No difference in terms. So this is the one I got from. This is from T-Mobile, the S8 Plus. This is from Samsung directly. Everything's the exact same. So no difference between the two. So there you go. Hopefully that answers the question that you had. All right. So Mr. Food Moon says you get 6 hours plus of screen on time on your. I'm assuming you're talking about the AOT, OTEC. So Deborah, OTEC, welcome. Let's see here. What else do we hear? How do I like Bixby? I haven't even tried it yet. So, and you can't remap it from what I understand. So Jay, I know he talked about disabling it, but they actually in a software update made it so you can't even remap it anymore. So there's start. So check out Tony Pazzo's videos, because he's already started using Bixby and he seems to like it. Right now it's not voice activated, so I know it's not quite done yet, but so I can't really tell you about Bixby quite yet. So I did not ever get a Moto Z Play. Hi Deborah. By the way, guys, I do want to tell you, if anyone is interested. So I was contacted by a firm it'd be a firm out of New York. They're looking for people that are interested in being part of basically a smartphone survey. So find my email in my description. It's the smartphoneguy77 at gmail.com. But check that out because I have there's a survey basically you need to do or you can do, and you make some money doing it. It's $200 for anybody that's interested. Basically, it happens at the end of April, but I need to know like right away. Like they're looking for people like right now. So if anyone's interested in that, I know I've already contacted some people that are in this stream. It has to be you have to be interested in a mid-range phone though. So that's one of the big things. You have to be between the ages of 21 and 55. The location that you live in can't be New York, Connecticut, New Jersey. You can't live in California. I don't know why those states are like they're looking for people in the South, the Midwest, and kind of like the western states, but not California. So if that fits you and you want to, if you're interested, hit me up at the smartphone guy 77 at gmail.com because they're still looking for people. So definitely check that out, guys. Jason, so you have to be interested in a mid-range phone in order to participate in this. So you'd have to be like they're looking for people that are between the $250 and $550 phone price phone range. So definitely hit me up. I'll go ahead and put my email in here if anyone wants to hit me up there. It is very legit. Trust me. There's nothing sketchy here about it. I can assure you. But anyway, so that's my email. I just put it in the comment section there. Boston, you can. There actually is somebody I think that's going to be accepted that's from Boston. So yeah. Yeah, so they're looking for people up. New England's okay. So Pacific Northwest, I think, is okay as well. I think there was somebody from Oregon that applied for it. So, do I think mid-range phones are taking over? I know personally for me, like I don't need a $650 phone. I don't need a $750 or $850 phone. For me personally, the Moto G5 Plus, the Honor 8, the Exxon 7, the OnePlus 3T, like those phones that are between $500 and $300 for me are everything that a phone needs to be. That's just me. I don't think do I think that the S7 is worth 750 bucks or S8, sorry, S8. No. That's just sorry. If you disagree with me, I apologize, but I don't think they're worth that much money. I don't think any phone really is worth that much money. I buy them because I'm reviewing them, but is it worth that much? No. I don't think so. That's just me. Do I prefer glass backs or metal backs? I guess I'm kind of indifferent on that because I put cases on the phone, so ultimately it doesn't matter for me. I guess the metal case would be obviously more durable, and so for that reason, I guess I would lean towards metal. Obviously, the S8 is a beautiful phone, and I'm going to be covering it with a case. Sorry, but yeah, so yeah, but Axon 7, yeah, that's a great phone. Honor 8, all those phones, man. I'm telling you, all those mid-range phones. If you're not a tech reviewer, I don't think it's. I mean, like the G6. I mean, it's nice because you can get them carrier subsidized. So that is one of the allures of those phones is that you can pay $30 a month or $20 a month or whatever, and so you can get it on it doesn't feel like you're paying that much money. It doesn't feel like you're paying $600 or $700, but I mean, I would personally rather have a $400 phone that I pay outright, that I don't have to pay for monthly. That's just me personally. And I think that those phones are just as good as the phones you're paying. I mean, are there things better about the S8 than the Moto G5 Plus? Obviously, yes, definitely, without a doubt, there are definitely some things that are better, obviously. But are they $500 better or $400 better? No, I don't think so. That's just me. So that's just cutoff for mid range. I would put 500. Like I definitely think like I would put the One Plus still at the mid range. I don't know, One Plus 3T. That kind of like it's somewhere on the border. So maybe 400. I don't know. Somewhere in between $400 and $500. I don't know. I do, Deborah. I do agree with you. The Note line is really nice. Is it worth what, $800? 850? No. Would I buy a refurbished $400 S7 from Best Buy? Chris, what carrier are you on? Because if you're on T-Mobile, you can get you can actually, if you're on T-Mobile, you can actually, I think, get the S7 for less than that, or well, I think for right around that, brand new. So I mean, I think you can, if you're on T-Mobile. They've had some great deals lately on last year's flagships, so definitely check those out. Yeah, so the V20 on T-Mobile is 480. I mean, me personally, I'd buy from Swappa rather than I mean, I don't know if you trust Swappa, but I used to buy phones on Swappa all the time. I hadn't had any issues with them. But you could easily find the S7 for, I'm pretty sure, cheaper than $400. Um, so that might be something worth checking out. If you've never used Swappa before, it's a great website. It uses PayPal, so any purchase that you make is always backed by PayPal. So yeah, and Jay says you can get Jay. I don't know if you can, if I don't know if you can help him out with a link maybe, but if that's possible, yeah. He says you can get a brand new S7 for 450 to 500, which I believe. So, yeah. Anyways, any other questions you guys have? So OnePlus 3T is not a mid-range based on specs. Don't factor the price. In tech for your needs, I agree with you. Yeah, I mean, in terms of specs, there's no doubt that is not a mid-range phone. And I mean, that's the same. I mean, think about what was the phone, the Echo La Pro 3. That those specs on that phone were not mid-range at all, but the price, holy cow! I think I got mine for $300. That phone is like, that was a beast of a phone. Obviously, um, the software wasn't fantastic, but for $300, who cares? That's just in my opinion. I mean, it was a great deal. So it said the S7, yeah, the S7 you could get for $395, brand new from Samsung. That's a great deal. I am definitely not a fan of eBay either. I will not buy a phone on eBay. That's just me personally. I won't do it. Our dog says wait till the OnePlus 5 comes out. I mean, I agree with you guys. OnePlus has great value for their phones. So, all right, guys. Well, I think I hear my daughter crying upstairs. So I think I might need to kind of call this a night. I appreciate all of you guys for joining in on the live stream. You guys are, so Art Dog says he bought a phone on eBay. So if you know trusted sellers, then yeah, go for it. But I've just not had the greatest experience with those. So, anyways, all right, guys. Yeah, terrible customer service. That's true. OnePlus doesn't have. I've heard that. I've never personally dealt with them, but all right, guys. Thank you. Appreciate all your time. Um, Definitely check out some of the videos I'll be putting out for all this stuff. Lots of stuff come up. So not too far from now, that'll be happening real soon. So, anyways, appreciate all you guys being a part of this channel, and I like live streaming, so I might do a little bit more often. But have a good night, guys. Peace.